All right, YouTube, we are live for today's stream. Let's get into the word really quick. We've got about 5 minutes before our trading hours start, but we're going to declare a specific scripture over our trading, over our lives, and over our day. It is going to be, let me find it. It's going to be based on Deuteronomy 8:18, and it's going to be basically talking about God giving us the ability to produce wealth, and so we're going to speak it and declare it. It says, I remember the Lord my God, for it is he who gives me the ability to produce wealth, and so confirms his covenant, which he swore to my forefathers. We're going to say it 2 more times, and then we're going to jump into the charts and get started for the day. I remember the Lord my God, for it is he who gives me the ability to produce wealth, and so confirms his covenant, which he swore to my forefathers. I remember the Lord my God, for it is he who gives me the ability to produce wealth, and so confirms his covenant, which he swore to my forefathers. We have to remember in this entire process, God is teaching us, he is giving us ability, and he is helping us grow in all these different areas for us to be able to be ready for the things he has planned for us. Jumping into the charts, Euro US dollar is making a strong reaction right now off of some supply up here at the top, and it has broken a high. So this would be a good short sell. We're going to see kind of where this candle though lands before we get into anything. And then looking down at some demand, it's really not as clean as we'd like to see it. Let's switch to another pair and see if we can't get a better and cleaner entry on one of these. So price just broke above here. Honestly, I could see price coming down lower. That's really not even a clean supply. There's some demand right there. And then I guess we do have demand that was already tapped into right there. Demand that's being broken through right here. Supply wise, we have got supply not again until up here, but that is something probably to have drawn on. We will draw that on. We're going to seek at 10 a.m. too. There's some orange folder news, so it might not even be ideal to get in at that exact time, but we're going to just kind of see how price is reacting. If this price could close back below here, honestly too, for Euro US dollar, I would like these shorts. We'll see though what we end up getting. We don't want to just jump the gun on anything. Alright, some demand, that price could react with there, supply there. US dollar, Canadian dollar. Price has not come all the way down into one of these areas yet. But let's see where price potentially could go. Just kind of drawing on the most recent ones right now, the most recent supply and demand. This could be a good trade to the short side. Buys happened, are already kind of happening on US dollar Swiss franc. I'm going to pull up the news just to kind of stay in line with what maybe might be coming out here in 30 seconds for the orange folder. Essentially though, we've got a slightly bearish dollar forecast for the revised UOM consumer sentiment, so we'll see if that holds any ground. Euro US dollar though, it's kind of breaking through this supply point that we had drawn on. I would have liked to see it close below, that way we could have taken a short, but now it's really just not interested in it at all. Let's see if there's anything though above price. Actually, let's look through our other pairs really quick to make sure nothing else is set up for us before we get into anything else. Yeah, nothing else is really set up for us, so we'll see. I would like to, if price is going to go up here too, we could see a pullback there, kind of like the Euro US dollar setup we saw yesterday. So price just broke these two lows. It even broke this low right here. If price could pull back into this line before going higher, we could see a nice trade to the upside on US dollar Swiss franc right here, even if we just captured a short scalp like that. So this is something we're going to keep our eyes on, and then potentially if price came back up into here, and then if it dropped lower, there's really, this demand got broken through. It's really not as interesting, but we'll draw it. No, we're not going to draw that one on. So US franc is probably one of our more enticing pairs at this point. Gonna just kind of keep trying to see what we can see with supply and demand here right now. US CAD, we could see shorts coming up off of here, but yeah, I don't know quite yet. Shorts off of here too would look good. Let's see how that came out. Let's see how that red folder came out. It came out bullish for the US dollar, so but it's just an orange folder, and it kind of came out as expected, so it's probably already baked into the price, so meaning we probably don't need to care too much about it. Yeah, I would like shorts off of here even more than buys off of here, but if we take buys off of here to get to shorts off of here, I'm not opposed to that too. AU might not even be one of our better looking pairs today, but broke through there. Yeah, that's not even that all that clean in my eyes. Euro US dollar, now that it's broken through, is kind of potentially coming down. I would have to say I'm like between looking at everything right now, maybe in favor of the dollar going up some today, but I don't know. US CAD's the only thing that's like really contradicting that, and I think we could get some clean sells. We got 2 minutes before the next candle closure. Gonna kind of keep scoping things out. Keeping our eyes on US dollar Swiss franc. When it comes to US CAD, this pair is probably furthest from all setups. New Zealand US dollar. There could be potential buys in here at this point right here if it holds. But to do that, let's look bigger picture for a minute. Yeah, we could get those buys. We could get those buys on New Zealand dollar. We could get those buys. We're gonna see though. We're gonna see just how price holds though. If it decides to hold here or not. If we get buys, we get them at least coming up some. I don't know if it's gonna extend past that, but Australian dollar, US dollar. Is now coming into maybe a interesting price point, not 100% sure. We got 40 seconds though. If price holds here, we're gonna have to decide if we want to get into a trade. We got 20 seconds. Okay, we got Australian dollar, US dollar holding. We got New Zealand dollar, US dollar holding. We're trying to. US CAD's dropping. US Swiss franc is. Oh, jeez. I'm gonna short the dollar franc. I'm gonna short the dollar franc. I'm going to put a 2.8 pip stop. Yeah, the reaction off of here, this is what I kind of wanted to see. This is our last trade for the week. Our last trade for the week. I just see this yeah, I just see the potential for it to go the other way right now. I just see the potential for it to go the other way. It looks like it's going up, and I feel it's gonna drop though. We'll see if it does. If it does for us. Let me make this 2.8. Where was it? It was 1.5, so this should be 2.5. Should be 1 pip above the candle. Yes, sir. Glad to be back in the markets too. This is the last trade for the trading week. U.S. dollar, Swiss franc. We're looking for shorts here. We're locked in now at this point. We can basically try to take it down to this level is what we're trying to target, which is about at least 4 pips. Try to lock in some profits at least down here. A quick play. If it does go up, I think it'll at least pull back to here before it goes up. Oh my gosh, why did I just move my stop? 2.5, 2.5. Let me just stop playing around like that then. If it does break through here though, I think we could see it even drop further to the downside, but you guys can see too that like this last supply or demand block here, the very bottom of it was even broken. So I don't think it's respecting this demand, and then I mean it could be respecting the overall demand, but I don't know. I think if we're going to get a move still to the upside, I think it'll at least pull back to this line. And so even if we take a quick scalp, we'll try to basically see if price breaks through here or holds here. If it holds here, we'll close our profits for the day. If it breaks through, we'll try to target this line down here at the bottom, which is about 88.169. So yeah, we're just gonna see if how price starts reacting off of these lines here. But I think it could have just faked out a lot of buyers potentially. I don't know. Let's see, like we could be targeting up to like 5 pips today. Nothing huge, especially with commissions, but it's definitely nothing bad either, right? We want to be locked in here and paying attention to what's going on. Hey brother, yeah, welcome to the channel. I'm glad you're joining us. My best advice, honestly, like it just depends on your situation, but I would try to make it so that you're not relying on trading profits to pay the bills at least. So if you've got like 6 months, a year saved up, then like by all means, but like you can like trade full time, but I think it definitely helps to make sure you're in a situation where you're not like, oh, I have to make this trade today or I have to make the money back because I'm trying to pay the bills, and everyone's situation is different. So just kind of that's the first thing, make sure that it helps psychologically like 100%. I still do a lot of remote work and work from home while I trade. And then the best advice that I can give you is don't try to fit the market into a like box. Try to just trade the market for what it's doing each day, right? Price has been pushing down some. We're trading supply and demand too, by the way, which the market is constantly moving back and forth between supply and demand. Typically, you would see these boxes drawn. The way we're drawing them on is lines at the opening price. So you see this where this candle would have typically been a box. Well, we're drawing it on at the opening price of that candle. And that's what creates this line. We're essentially trying to see if price is going to hold this line or break this line now. And then if it holds the line, we're just going to kind of close out for the day and be done and catch our nice couple pip scalp. We're using about 30 leverage on this account, so it'll still be a good profit for the day. But ideally, I want to see it break through and continue lower. And then, like, I think there's some stop losses below here probably, especially after these 2 points got taken out. So, like, these 2 wicks over here. I think it has potential to go lower. If it does, we'll try to take it lower. If it doesn't, we're just gonna keep locking in profits and stuff. Keep locking in profits. But the goal, oh, this is another good piece of advice. Pick like 1 trading hour and take 1 trade a day. The less you do, the more it benefits you. I want to see price tap into this line at least. I want to see it tap into this line at least. We've got it to hold now. We've got it to hold. We've got 3 minutes for price to continue lower. Will it do that? We'll see. The fact that that orange folder news just came out slightly strong for the US dollar and price is dropping some could mean that there's no more buyers in the market, right? But who knows? With price kind of holding strong right here like this, it's reacting almost perfectly off of it, but we'll see kind of where this minute ends. I'm gonna hold strong here with my stop loss here. I'm gonna let this trade kind of sit for a second, and we'll see if price will push lower for us. If it doesn't push lower and it holds, we're just gonna close this trade out for the day. And after commissions, we might only make like 2 pips, but honestly, I'd rather make 2 pips than price reverse here, because this is just as good as a buy signal if it holds. So we'll see though. We've got 2 minutes left. How's it going, guys? Thanks for joining the chat. Just grateful for everyone to be here. This might be one of our shorter trading days of the week. Our shorter live streams. I've only been on for maybe 20 minutes now, and got in these shorts, but we'll see. Honestly, we've got 1:45 left. Price could push lower for us. If it does, we could catch a good move today. If not, we're just gonna take our profits and get ready for next week. But everyone who just joined, we're on the US dollar Swiss franc in short sells right now off of this supply right here. Even if it respects this full supply, it should at least come down to here, which we still got a minute left, but it'd be 8.3 pips for the day. Even further, honestly, though. But I'm pretty set, guys, on closing this position if this line holds, because that would be a signal for price to reverse, in my opinion. So wherever we land here in 40 seconds is going to be the determining factor with this candle closing in 30 seconds. If we only come out with a few profits for the day, at the end of the day we still profited, right? So it's like the goal is to make some money or make a lot of money, but we don't want to lose money, and if price is giving us a signal to reverse, there's no point in staying in this market, right? So we got 13 seconds, 10 seconds. Alright, we closed our position. Barely made any profits today, but we did make some. And that's going to be it for the day, guys. Let me see how much profits we made. See, we only made a few pips, but ultimately at the end of the day, we followed our plan, and that was still like $60. We still just made $60 here in a couple minutes, and that's just, added to the balance. So we're back to $9,711.39. Let me bring over the, what's it called, the trading journal, just to show you guys. We started off this week extremely rough. We're still honestly a little down for the week, but ultimately we've made back a good share of our profits, because we were down like $600, and now we're back up to the point where we only lost like a little bit this week now. Let me see. So we're at 9,711.39. I'll bring it over right now. So just so you guys can see the trading week. Let's look at the chart really quick. What's price doing? Yeah, you guys can see price is coming up now. Like pretty much going right back to our break even right after that candle closed like that. So I mean, we're gonna get to the point again where we're taking 2 trades a day. I'm just trying to ease my way back into like the live streaming and back into the system where we do the supply and demand lines, just to get my feet wet with it again. We've really only been back with the supply and demand lines the last 2 days. You guys can see we're trading some like optimal trade entries and break of structures and change of characters Monday through Wednesday, which is like smart money concepts. Well, we did nothing but lose money, and now we're trading these supply and demand lines, and we've done nothing but make money the last 2 days. So we've traded this for 2 days and made $350 of our losses back. So I'm just grateful that we're staying consistent and we're not blowing up on ourselves, even after a nasty losing streak like that. We didn't make $60 a day. We made 56. So, 56 extra dollars for the day though is definitely great for just 20 minutes of work, right? And now we can go back into the weekend and enjoy our weekend. And ultimately, I think this was like at least 0.5% on the account, which is a great return as we continue to grow our capital, right? So yeah, we made 0.58% on the account today as well. So we're digging our way back up, guys. We're gonna be back on track in no time. I really think staying consistent with these supply and demand lines going into next week even is gonna be a huge benefit for us. How many pips did we make? Let me see really quick. That way I can record it in here. What the heck? Let me see. So we made 2.9 pips. Yeah, so we still made 2.9 pips today. And we were risking 2.5, so it's still positive even on our RR for the day. So guys, we're coming back. We're coming back 2 green days in a row after finally shifting to what we know works best, and we're going to continue to stick with that for the following week. I'll give like a weekly recap. Guys, we've been crushing it the past 2 days, especially after taking those losses. If you guys watched Monday through Wednesday, it was just rough for us. Let me show you guys in the Telegram right now exactly what we're talking about. We literally had straight to our loss on Monday, straight to our loss on Tuesday, and it went, chopped up and went to our loss on Wednesday as well. Caught a nice win yesterday, nice 10 pip win, and then, we were able to bank some profits today. So just super grateful, and I'm looking forward to the next trading week with you guys. We're going to be trading these supply and demand lines Monday through Friday next week, and we're going to be staying locked in with what we're doing. And yeah, just keep trying to grow this account. We're coming back out of this small little hole that we were in, but the account is still up overall, and we'll be starting off next week at $9,711.39. So I will see you guys at that time, and I appreciate everyone joining the stream today. I love you guys, and thank you for chatting, thank you for joining, thank you for watching. I know this one was shorter today. Sometimes they'll be longer, they'll be like an hour like yesterday, or sometimes they might be shorter than this even. It just depends on the trade the market gives us, and how we're able to take the setup and be in and out. So 1 trade a day, 1 hour a day. We're gonna eventually switch to 2 trades a day. I'm just, like I said, I'm trying to get back used to things by doing this 1 trade a day and really getting locked in, because I haven't traded I used to trade these supply and demand lines in the past, but I'm not gonna lie, it's been like a couple months, so I just want to make sure at this time frame things start to play out, and they already are. So I love you guys. I'm gonna see you guys on the next stream. tune in Monday, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And yeah, check out the video later. I'm going to post a video breaking down this trading week and breaking down this trade and why we got in it, with the Word of God too. So check that out. It's always going to be a way for you to not just grow in your trading, but also to grow spiritually and get closer to God. So I love you guys. I hope you guys have a blessed weekend. Take some time off the charts, take a break, and I will see you guys on the next one.